Welcome to One on One, a program hosted by African Press International, where we discuss political and social issues that affect our lives. With me today is Essine Okparaebo, who is the Norwegian 200 and 100 meters champion. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Essine, you are originally from Imo State in Nigeria. You came to Norway when you were 9 years old. How was it for you leaving your friends and settling down in a foreign land, Norway, namely where you live now?
Yeah, for me it was quite easy because my father lived in Norway, so I was quite excited to come to a new country, new culture, and new environment. So yeah.
What was it like to end up in a class of Norwegian children, and how was it to make new friends owing to a new language, culture, and tradition?
Well, I've always been a social person, so to make new friends was quite easy. And when I came, I of course had to learn Norwegian, and that came quite easy as well. It's just to to be social, to talk to other kids, and not be afraid to make mistakes. And yeah.
You are a Norwegian champion. You are on record having won gold every year since 2005 to 2012 in Norwegian championships in 100 meters. How did all this start, and why did you choose running and not any other type of sport?
Yeah, it could actually be something else apart from track and field. But I was discovered at a school activity today by my teachers. I was running quite fast compared to the other girls. Mm-hmm. So they saw me and told me that I should start track and field. And after a couple of years, I of course started with encouragement from my parents and from the people around me. And I'm glad that I did.
Your sporting career saw a success being born in 2005 and has accelerated positively. How has it been for you combining training and education?
Well, it hasn't always been easy. Maybe it's more difficult coming from Norway because, for example, in America they have a system where you can do your sport and combine it. You can have a scholarship, and then it makes it easier to combine it both with education and sport. In Norway we do not have that kind of system, so it makes it harder. And I also became pro quite early, so with a lot of traveling and everything, it makes it harder, but I try to combine it. I mean, it's good to have, and it's something to fall back on.
Let us talk about 2008 in 100 meters heat during the Olympics in Beijing, China. You did very well, clocking 11.45 seconds, almost getting to the same miss. Tell us about that experience.
Yeah, it was huge because that was my first major championships. I was youth, I was a junior before that. So coming into that big scene and seeing all the people that I used to see on TV, and now I have to compete against them, it was just an amazing feeling. It was overwhelming, and just to be able to also, I think I broke my record, which was the national record back then as well. It was just huge. It was an amazing feeling.
In June last year, 2012, while competing in Florø in Norway, you broke Mona Evian's 30-year-old record in 200 meters that she set in 1982. You clocked 23.3 seconds. At the same time, you improved your 100 meters record that time. What did this achievement add in value to your career, since it happened only 2 months before the London Olympics?
It gave me confidence, and it also told me that what I've been doing is the right thing. I'm on the right track, and yeah, it gave me a boost just to continue for the season.
Let us talk about your efforts during the London Olympics last year, which was seen by many as a very good achievement. What was it like for you, having missed to get to the finals by seconds? What went wrong? Can you tell our viewers when you analyze the situation yourself, since you had done very well reaching the semi-finals?
Yes, again, like when the race was over, right there, maybe you would think that something went wrong, but after analyzing it, there were actually nothing went wrong. I broke the national record. For me, it was a PB, so I actually did the best I could do, and yeah, and I was happy with it.
By not getting into the finals, not all was lost. You, like you say, you broke your 11.14 seconds record, registering 11.10 seconds in 100 meters during the semifinals. Tell us what that was like for you as a person.
Yeah, it was just like I said earlier. For me, it's always to keep developing, and every year get better, and just to train hard and just to do my best. And the best thing is when it comes into a championships, that's when we have to deliver. So that's the best feeling to actually do it when you're supposed to do it.
Do you feel you failed your fans because you were almost there?
Yeah, no, not at all, because I know track and field is not easy. It's just maybe one of the hardest, especially 100 meter, one of the hardest events that you can compete. It's just a really small margin, like, yeah. So it's no, not at all.
What are your future plans in connection with future competitions? And here I'm thinking about the years before the next Olympics, and if you intend to be in the next Olympics in Rio.
Yeah, I definitely intend to be in the next Olympics, and it's just to keep working hard and keep training and always do my best. And of course, being a track and field athlete, it's not all just the Olympics. We have events coming up every time. This summer we have the World Championships in Moscow, so yeah, we're busy.
In all these sporting events, you have matured. What support can you say you have got from your family to succeed in this?
Oh, my family has been amazing. They're always, most of the competition, they're there watching me and send me text messages, and they're always behind me. Because in sport it doesn't always go like this, you know, it goes up and down, and I know that my family are there regardless how it goes, so it's always good to know.
Your sister Chiamaka is said to be also following your footsteps in sports. Can you tell us a little bit about her and what inspiration she gets from you?
Yeah, I hope I inspire her, and I just tell her that she has to do her best and just work hard in practice, and also being the first in my family that started track, so I try to give her advice so she can excel.
Is she doing the same thing like you?
No, she's actually a jumper. She's into the sport, but she chose another event. Yes.
So she's following your footsteps, but in a different way.
Yes.
Finally, Esin, a social question to satisfy our viewers' curiosity, who may want to know: are you single, dating, or occupied?
I can say that I'm married.
What did you say?
I'm married. I'm not married.
You're not married.
No fingers.
Oh,
no
okay.
ring on my fingers. I do have fingers.
Okay. I'm sure there are many people out there watching and saying, I wish I am the one.
Oh.
Thank you for making this interview possible. We wish you continued success in your athletics career, and especially the Olympics in 4 years to come.
Thank you.